Raiders were not the only one to have a bad week. New York Jets propose a trade, and now, to the surprise of the Raider Nation, the Raiders show interest in open where the Jets have to offer, where Time to Pierre is not shy when it comes to focusing on defense. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like. First week, no matter what the Raiders are next to the New York Jets, I still have some of the times I have lost for the last few years. We must times were linked together during all offseason by wide receiver Davante Adams. The Jets are looking for a wide receiver who has passed this time, but the Raiders are not interested in trading. New York is in possession of a pass rusher holdout by Haason Reddick and has yet to resolve the issue. From an NFL insider, Josina Anderson, the Jets were interested in Trooper Reddick and with Adams. Also, someone from the Jets mentioned their opinion on the sidelines to me a moment ago, saying that they think the Temps need to trade Reddick to the Raiders for the star receiver from Las Vegas. Again, just the opinion of Les that arose in one of my conversations on the sidelines. Lots of subplots. Anderson is not named or Adams explicitly, but it is not difficult to find a wide receiver who is the Raiders that the Jets are looking for. Before the regular time, the Raiders were definitely not considered to be trading Adams for Reddick. However, when you play defensive and Malcolm Kuntz is an injured reserve and you don't know when he's out of control. Defensive end Tyree Wilson also played in Week 1 and was one of his players. The group's but strong Raiders position is now very good. Las Vegas continued to fight to involve Adams with no consistent attack, and it had 5 receipts for 59 days in Week 1. The Raiders were not always slow as they were at a time when they prioritized defeat, but they added a jog like Reddick, who has 50.5 sacks combined in the last 4 times, can be delayed. Losing Adams' series is a challenge for an attack with difficulties, but at the same time it is beyond the offensive arms of Jacoby Myers, Trey Tucker, Brock Bowers, and Michael Mayer. As it turns out, there are many things that don't last long for the Raiders to consider a large truce, but if they continue to fight, they can seek to obtain the same value as Adams, 31 years old. If Reddick negotiated with Raiders, he will request a new contract. The Philadelphia Eagles were traded to the Jets this offseason, and there were no problems with which they resisted. It was unexpected that the idea was being played with Raiders and was available to play with its current accord. According to Over the Cape, Las Vegas, it's $28 million in salary space, but they can still be paid by Reddick. Putting him on the same defensive line as Max Crosby could be a recipe for success. As the future of Kuntz in the air, getting a player like Reddick is more realistic for the Raiders now.